Hello, my name is WarfareTactical, known as WarfareTactical on PSN, and in this video I plan to talk about my kit setups, building Battlefield 3 and trying to join a match. And I'm doing this commentary because my PSN is down yet again. So I was playing a match on Diamond Peak Rush with one of my friends and subscribers, and we were just mugging about flying a jet around, and we finished one match and we ended up winning it. So when the second one was about to start, 5 seconds away, my whole internet just wiped out. But my laptop internet was still on, so I don't know what happened there. And so when I tried to re-sign in, it said I could not connect to the PlayStation Network Entertainment System, or whatever it's called. And I thought the whole PSN was down, but when I checked on Barlog and the PSN website, it said that PSN was still online, so it must just be my PS3. So after about 10 minutes, 20 minutes of trying to get it back working, I finally come up with an error has occurred. You have been signed out of PlayStation Network. I have an error code of 8071092. So I clicked on suggest actions like anybody should, and it said my router was mucked up, which is not true because I'm using my laptop internet right now on YouTube, Facebook, Barlog, all the good stuff. So now onto the topic of this video, my kit setups. Okay, let's start off with the assault class. I use the M16A4 now, not the RA5A2, as I've got bored of that gun, so I use ACO scope on it, the full grip, and that's it. I don't like to run with a suppressor most of the time as it decreases your accuracy, but when we're playing hardcore it's essential because you can use it and it hardly affects your gun as the damage is much higher on hardcore. I also went with my trusty sidearm, the M1911, the Veterans pistol which I've loved since Bad Company 2. I also use the medic kit most of the time except for smoke when the enemies are wild egging around the objectives. And I of course went to do defibrillator and the squad ammo perk or sprint perk depending on how far away from the objective, and whoever is my squad I have to look at what they're using or else we'll just waste our squad perks. Okay, the engineer class, I use my G36C which I absolutely love. I use the holographic sight on it and the full grip and nothing else. I always went with that setup as it's a very effective class for my playstyle when I'm destroying vehicles. I mainly use the small and RPG, but I sometimes went with the javelin if somebody's got a SOFLAM up, or I use the Stinger missile if the air is a mess, like most of the matches I play, because I'm normally in a jet of course, because I love the jets. Okay, the support class. This is a good one. I went with the M249 with the holographic sight, extended mags, and the full grip of course. I sometimes run the suppressor if I'm trying to be sneaky, but most of the time when we're extended mags I just love spraying and killing the enemy and getting multi-kills or triple kills with it. I use the same sidearm for both the engineer and the support, which is the G3, no not the G360, the G18, as you can get quite close up to people and it's very effective in the areas. Or I use the M1911 of course, because I love that gun, as I already said, with the assault class. So to move into the last kit, which is the recon kit, not the sniper kit, I use the M98B, which I've just recently unlocked and pulled off a 952m headshot. It is a hell of a gun. I do admit I camp a lot with it, especially when I'm playing on casting board. I always get on top of the tower. And when I got that 952m headshot, there was a guy running around in the base. He just stood still for a second and I took my shot after having about 30 shots trying to kill people on there and only getting hit marks. And I finally got a headshot and I was extremely pleased with myself. I use the M1911 as it's good at long range and close range. And it's the veteran pistol again. And I normally went with the perks and the math to get me on the casting board tower. And I went with, let me think, the spawn beacon of course. I also went with the squad perk of armor because it's essential when you're a sniper camping in a bush. Okay, I forgot to mention what perks I use in the support class, so I'll quickly go through them. I use the C4 most of the time as I'm not a fan of the mortar, and it's just cheap kills. And I went with the ammo kit of course, and I normally use the sprint perk on that because you're very slow when you're a support guy. Right, so Battlefield bugs. As I mentioned before, my jet gameplay, I keep getting that disable bug when I'm trying to take up jets, which is annoying. And I've recently been getting bug set and my gun going over my head especially with the back to cock line guns. And I get bugs where I get stuck in corners, and when I'm trying to sprint I just walk at normal speed, which is annoying when you're in the middle of a war zone getting shot by snipers. And anyway, to move on to the hardcore subject, I'm trying to join a match. I was playing hardcore earlier, and the MK11, which is the first sniper you unlock when you're US, can one-shot people in the head. I do know it's hardcore, but that's not right. It's the first gun you unlock from a sniper. It's way overpowered. When you could be using the N9AB, and it will use the same power wherever you're on the map, which is not right, especially when you worked your butt off to get that M9AB. Okay, so away from hardcore, let's move on to the joining match issues. Okay, so I was playing with Discord's nets and how this to work, and one other guy last night, and I was trying to join a match. It took us 20 minutes to find a normal match, which was Rush or Conquest in Europe. I'm not joking, there were 30 servers offline, and they said they had no players, and looked online, but we couldn't join them, so we kind of got screwed over by EA, because we were trying to get some hardcore footage of infantry, so Scroll could make a triple screen video, but no, it wouldn't let us join. I don't know if they were just having a maintenance or something, but there was hardly any servers on last night, and it was basically a rush to get in one once it was available. Because we did find servers with 8 spaces, but as soon as we clicked on it, we realised that only half of us got in, and the fact that there was a waiting list of about 8 people, because that quick search button automatically selects those servers with hardly any players to get them back up to the right level. So I don't know what guys can do about this, but it needs to be fixed, because it's very annoying when you're trying to get specific gameplay for your channel, like Score was last night. So that's it about for this video. I think my PSN will be back online when I post this, but oh well, so my rant's over. Bye.